Hi, I'm Rachel Barker with Project Energy Savers, and I'm excited to introduce to you our newest team member, Matt Hallahan. Matt is our promotional expert with over 15 years in the industry with top selling providers. And today he's going to share with us some top sellers for annual meeting gifts, as well as some new ideas and some insider tips. So Matt, thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Rachel. I'm excited to work with you. I'm looking forward to working with as many customers as possible. I wanted to kind of jump right in and just touch on some product categories that I've been seeing certainly over the last few years, but maybe focus on some that might be really relevant to annual meetings for co-ops. You think of the time of year we're going into, it's just a functional item. You know, people are bringing their lunches to work. I send my kids to school with lunch bags every day. And something like this is just really functional. And again, I touched on the reason that pocket exists. There's a nice spot here for decoration. You could put lineman art on this. And I paired this up just to kind of show you how you could, if you, depending on your budget, you wanted to have multiple materials. This is our construction hat ice pack. So that obviously fits really nicely in there. I paired it up with one of our safety pens. So you certainly could do that. Maybe you go with a hand sanitizer that's also decorated with energy saving tips. And you've got a nice spot up front for one of our spiral bound journals. So really just great ways to mix and match items and give an item that's going to be used after the event.
Thanks, Matt. Those all look really good. What would you recommend for some new ideas for co-ops?
Well, that really was what excited me when I joined the team. I think there's an opportunity and to get you thinking outside of maybe the typical items you go to Project Energy Savers for. So there's really all types of really exciting items. You'll see over my shoulder behind me, there's a barbecue grill apron. And that just has a ton of features. You obviously can decorate on the front of the pocket. You've got an insulated bottle holder. You've got an extendable bottle opener. It comes with an oven mitt. So, the time of year, people are going to be out in their backyards grilling. So it's super functional item. And, the thing with an item like that too, it might not be something that you necessarily buy for yourself, but you'd probably love to have it. You're always going to remember who gave you the gift. So that really is a great, opportunity with gifting. It's a chance to make an impression, spread the right branding and the message, and, find a creative product that people are going to enjoy and use more than one use.
Great. And what's that other item behind you? Is that
Yeah, so good eyes there, Rachel. So this is actually the spectator cooler chair, and I merchandise this up with a frisbee. Obviously, you can put a lot of different things in there. So again, think of pairing items together depending on your budget. But that is, that's really that would hold my lunch. This isn't going to really cut it for me. So that you can put it has something like a 30 can capacity. But think about an item. Someone that's going to a game to watch their kids play. You can fill that with snacks and sandwiches for the kids, taking it to the beach. It has a 250-pound capacity. So it also would make an excellent gift for a board member, someone that's had X amount of years of service. And those higher end price points, that's really where the minimum order required is a lot less. Something like a pen, you have to order a few hundred. Something like that cooler chair, you can order as few as 6. So if you're looking to really give a nice gift, higher price point to board members, that might be a nice option for you.
Yeah, that does look really good. I like it. Let's just end this talk with an insider tip for co-ops to consider when they're getting their annual meeting gift for their members or an employee gift. What's something you've noticed that would be helpful for people to look for?
Well, I think everybody has to work within a budget. So I think, there's always tempting to go for an item that's really inexpensive. The one thing I would say, don't ever compromise is product safety. Certainly when you're giving products to kids, there's a lot of regulations around that. And I just want to make sure to touch on the fact that we do work with suppliers that are top tier. If you're giving products to kids, we want to make sure that everything is CPSIA certified. All of the products that we sell will meet state and federal regulations. And, keep in mind, the thing that really defines a great gift is something that you might not buy for yourself, but you definitely would like to use and you're going to appreciate it. And you're always going to remember who gave it to you.
That sounds great. Thanks again. And thank you all for joining us. And if you have any questions or comments, please make them on the video and we'll be happy to follow up with you and share with you more ideas.